The power of posting. I keep saying it and then I did it. And guess what? It worked. So start posting. It works. It all started with a DM. It was a random ass Wednesday afternoon. Pretty average afternoon. I was working in the studio.
The garage. Hey, fellas, the garage.
Well, what do you call it?
A studio. And that's when I got this message out of the blue. An old classmate had seen one of my posts and he reached out. I mean, I hadn't talked to this guy in at least 20 years. We started messaging back and forth, and then I got him on a call. You know, I've been betting on making videos from my garage, and a $400 introductory offer could build a business. And that bet could turn into the biggest contract of my life. You know, business moves fast. If someone reaches out to you, you need to act fast while you're top of mind. And that's exactly what I did. Joey's messages showed interest, and then I had to get him on the phone. We talked for almost 45 minutes, and get this, he already has a videographer. I couldn't believe it. He explained how they just weren't happy with the videos. They weren't what Joey wanted, and that was the most important part. What does the client want? He had reached out to me because he saw something in what I was doing, so I knew I could deliver. I pitched him my introductory offer of one 60-second video for $400, and he bit. And another call was scheduled, this time with the managers of his 2 locations. And I went into it with so much confidence. I had some sample images gathered and everything. It was all but booked, right? They had some good questions, but they were mostly just trying to get a grasp on the whole thing. Then one question came out of the blue, and it got me right in the gut. The master trainer Keeler asked me, how is this going to be different from any other gym video? I was stunned. It was a legit question, and one that I wasn't exactly prepared for. It took me a second to gather my thoughts, and then I said, because this is your story, not anyone else's. And like that, we had a shoot booked. Shoot days are one of my favorite days, and this shoot went so smoothly. We shot some B-roll of the DXA scanner. We shot Keeler's talking head section. He was nervous about it, but he crushed it. And then some B-roll of the gym. I was in and out in about an hour and a half. When pre-production is planned out, the shoot goes so much more smoothly. And now, it was time to pass it off to my editor. I love saying that. Every project is really different, and this was definitely something new for us. Shooting is one thing, but putting it all together is something else. Since we didn't really have a structure for this kind of edit yet, I told Riley to go ham. And go ham she did.
Bone density is one of those things that we don't think about until it's a problem. Well, a DXA scan in and of itself isn't going to improve our training. When we use those DXA scan numbers to make important training decisions led by science, those are the times that we're actually going to make a difference.
Once we both got it dialed in, I sent it to the client. And that is always the scariest button to press. The anticipation of a response is excruciating. And luckily, the response, as usual, wasn't,
"We hate this and we hate you."
They liked it. They just had a few notes. Very common. We finally got it all dialed in with the client's expectations and delivered the final draft. But as any good business person knows, that's just the beginning. And you thought we just filmed the one video for $400, didn't you? Nope. That math doesn't math on a singular $400 video. I always record a bunch of extra content. So I'll prompt my clients with questions. Then I take their answers and piece them together into more 60-second videos to sell. I had just delivered the final draft and I was cutting up the extra content when I got a call. The Turkey Trot wants to use their gym as the official gym, and they need a fuck ton of content. Suddenly, a $400 video turns into a potential 5-figure contract. Stay tuned. This goes to show you the power of posting. I've been telling people that, and I just needed to follow my own advice. I started posting, people started noticing. The only reason Joey reached out was because I was in his feed. And now I might have landed the biggest contract of my life. So subscribe to see if I book it or not. And just keep posting. Keep putting yourself out there because you never know where it might lead. Until next time, bingo bango.